tips to up your game in 2K25. The first gameplay tip is switching. This gives you control over your defense whenever you want to match up the switch. Whatever console you're on, press the normal pass button to perform a switch. The second gameplay tip I have is icon lead passing. Go to your settings and turn this on. Whenever you're icon passing, you can lead your players around the court.
Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle. Then there's Walker. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Jazz, George and Sexton in the backcourt. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's MP. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. And no NBA games tomorrow as the league comes to a halt for Election Day, Grant.
Oh, yes, B.A. A good cause to pause. Amplifying the importance for all who are capable getting to the polls and making sure our voices are heard.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Over to the wing. And Castle with the basket on the assist from Fox.
He loves to get rid of it. Fox has a nose for the open man.
Here's Hendricks. George passes to MP. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Castle. Checked by Sexton. And the basket by Castle.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's MP. In the game against New York, very impressive. And he makes it. We played just over a minute here in the first. Fox surveying the D. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Fox is just so active on offense, terrific at looking for ways to score.
Pass to Hendricks. Back to MP. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Second shot opportunity. Wembanyama, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Vassell. MP. The 15-footer is good. MP's got his second basket.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Now here's Fox. Wembanyama down low. Kessler on him. Pass to Castle. Knocked loose. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Fox. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. The Jazz have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. You got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot. So you can't just lay off of him. It makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
Now here's MP. To the inside. Here's Castle. Pass to Fox. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And there's the drive. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 7 points in the game.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
And the Jazz call time here. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together, and the future looks bright.
Now here's George. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Kessler passes to MP. And they pick up 2. 6 points for him. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Now here's Fox. The D's right on him. On the wing, Vassell. Hits the trifecta.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Jazz trail by 6. Pass to Kessler. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
Whoever wins here immediately gets the edge in the season series, so I expect to see both teams with intensity.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Look, if there's one thing that we've learned about Vassell since he came into the league, is that he is a tough competitor. He will battle each and every night.
Now here's Sexton. No points so far.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Vassell. Connects from downtown.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
George passes to Kessler. Now MP. From deep. Utah with another miss.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And they're able to recover. Nice shot by Walker.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
We'll now go to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Rick Carlisle. Allie.
And they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Vassell against Kessler. Jacks up a 3, and they recover it. The kick out to Walker. There's the triple. The offensive rebound.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Potter, he's checked in for Kessler. Markkanen comes in for Hendricks. Williams is checked in for Sexton. And it's Collier in for George. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Keldon Johnson comes in for Fox. And Utah calls time here. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
That shot wide open.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Spurs lead by 12. Vassell outside. Outside Johnson. From downtown. Here's Wembanyama. Sohan inside. It's guarded by Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Johnson, no good.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Tries to break his ice. MP. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's MP, and he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting a while for that one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Vassell. He's got 7. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
And we expect so much from small forwards in the modern game, but he exceeds even those high expectations, always generating good numbers and finding ways to be of use to his team. Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Pass to Johnson. And here's Wembanyama. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
MP up top, covered by Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
You know, after playing as a starter most of his career, Keldon Johnson showed he can act as a 6th man if needed, Richard.
Not every player can make that switch mentally. Johnson brings the same energy as a starter as he does to the second unit. It's a great attitude on that young man.
Oh, MP with a block. There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
I just love the ball movement.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 7. Pass to Sochan. 1 minute left in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. Outside Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Though he likes to get to the rim and draw contact, Johnson will rise and fire from beyond the arc.
MP shot is off. Well, the Spurs shooting 55%. An ideal start so far. Wembanyama, pass to Sochan. Here's Branham. The 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, great find from Sochan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
Here's MP. Again, MP missing.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Johnson passes to Sochan. Tries a 10-footer, and there's the rejection. MP outside. Fades back. And that's not going to go. And so it's San Antonio in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong. They've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long...
James here for Utah. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Fox against George. And stolen by Markkanen. George passes to MP. Here's Potter. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Markkanen misses. Spurs lead by 13. Here's Fox on the take. And Fox powers it home.
It's the speed of De'Aaron Fox that is just so tough to match.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Offensive rebound. Markkanen. A show of force by Markkanen to get through.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Castle. Fox with the ball. From outside, off the mark. Vassell against George. MP outside. Beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 16 points.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Here's Fox. Lays out. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He contributed 40 points and went to work on defense, challenging every shot near him. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Castle. He's got 7.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Johnson against MP. Puts up a 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He got 3 to fall the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Sohan, right side. From deep, Wembanyama. Second chance shot. In deep. Johnson drops it in. Johnson's got 9.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
MP, the pass to George. Back to MP. 5 on the clock. Lets it go. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
From deep, MP. Rebound by San Antonio. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Pass to Castle. Sohan inside. Markkanen's there. Puts it up from 12. Second chance effort. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Jazz trail by 13. Here's MP. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. Let's go with a 3. And that's good. Vassell for 3. 10 points for him.
He's been working on his shot, and it's showing in Vassell's game.
MP against Johnson. Now MP. 21 points in the game. The 3 ball. He can't hit that time. And so
the Jazz 43, the Spurs 59.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's George. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Walker. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clock at 6. Outside Walker from behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Walker's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Hendricks. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the 11th pick in 2020. Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense. But Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama, and he banks in the layup. Wembanyama's got 10 points.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
The Jazz again can't hit. San Antonio leading by 19. And that one hits the back iron. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. MP outside. Pass to Hendricks. Fires the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Rough start to the second half for them. Only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Fox with the ball. He's got 6. Vassell outside. Spurs need to get one up here. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. Number 1, San Antonio.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
Collier, he's checked in for Utah. And MP throws it down.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Jazz trail by 17. MP outside. Here's Collier. He's covered by Fox. Back to MP. Puts one up from 19. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on De'Aaron Fox. Utah shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good from Kessler. The Spurs making a switch here. He's off on the second. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. And Fox powers it home.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year. He said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed. The least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots. Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack. Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Utah making a switch here. Sensabaugh's checked in. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Fox, the pass to Booker.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
47. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Out to the wing. Here's Walker.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Sexton looking around. Kicks it out to MP. Gets the 3-ball to go. MP's got 30.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Fox, the pass to Bird. Now here's Booker. Utah grabs the miss. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. That's good from Collier on the assist by MP. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. Spurs lead by 16. Fox, the pass to Booker. Here's Bird. Outside Walker. The shot. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Sexton finds MP. Count that bucket. MP's got 11 points here in the second half.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Pass to Bird. Here's Branham, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Sexton. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Keldon Johnson comes in for Booker.
And when Markkanen looks to score, defenders sometimes get nervous and, in turn, resort to fouling him.
Markkanen hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Spurs lead by 12. Here's Branham. Pass to Johnson. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Johnson's got 11 points.
Nice to see Johnson being flexible and versatile on that offensive end, going after that little mid-range look.
MP inside, covered by Johnson. A nice shot by MP.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
For San Antonio, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Fox, the pass to Sohan. Here's Bird. Here's Branham. They get the rebound. The kick out to Johnson. Knocks down the triple. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
A nice shot by MP.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
San Antonio leading by 13. Here's Fox. Oh, MP with a block. And they'll keep possession. Fox outside. Shoots over Collier. And it's Fox missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. To the left wing. shoots. The rebound by the Spurs. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Williams is... George and Sexton in the backcourt. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's MP. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Fox outside. Pass to Sohan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 11 feet out. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Fighting down low, big fella Johnson with some hustle points.
George with it. Now guarded by Sohan. Good on the shot.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Kessler on the double team. From deep, Johnson. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
George against Fox. Throws it up high. And finished off by Kessler.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. To the paint. Out to Fox. Outside Johnson. Inside. And it's blocked by Kessler. On the wing, MP. He can't get that one to fall. Johnson with the defensive effort. George against Fox. Over George. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's MP. Rebound by San Antonio. Walker's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Fox against George. Pass to Sohan. Now Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Kessler with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here's George. Walker covering. MP scanning the floor.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And San Antonio making a change here. Booker's checked in. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And I'm sure the players will be staying hydrated with some Gatorade during this timeout. It's so important that they maximize their ability to recharge during a short break like this. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their 3-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Pass to George. And here's MP. The 3 from Sexton. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Spurs lead by 8. Here's Castle. Outside Booker.
Well, he needs to be careful. One more foul, and he's done.
5th personal foul. First team foul.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Here's Castle. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Here's Sexton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge 3rd season. Averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Here's Fox. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Keontae George.
When Fox drives, he knows he's going to get contact, but he stays locked in and gets the foul call.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Back come the Spurs in transition, and the jam by Walker.
Go up and get it, young man. Walker's terrifying when he's attacking the rim.
Booker against MP. There's the three. Rebounded by Castle.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And Booker the bucket on the assist by Castle. Castle's got his 5th assist in this one. Jazz trail by 14. Pass to MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for San Antonio.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right wing. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And the Jazz call time here.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during the...
Substitution on the court. Shooting for San Antonio. Sohan at the line for 1.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
MP against Johnson. And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Wembanyama finds Johnson. And they go to the intentional foul. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us.
Have you ever noticed logos above certain My Players in the city?
You may have seen one on yours truly, and it's a way to identify VIPs in the 2K community.
In 2K25, Team 2K TV has seen action with Kingsguard Keon Ellis, Blazer center DeAndre Ayton, and you never know who you might run into next.
Notice that NBA logo? That's a real player you could be hooping with or against. You might see logos for musicians, other professional athletes, community members.
With the thought of getting a victory on the road, the T-Wolves came into the arena tonight with a look of confidence. Hey everybody, let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Porter in at the point. And for Utah, they've got Collier. Also Colin Sexton out there. MP is out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital. And second chance points may just decide this game.
And here's Minnesota now. Here's Randle. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to Hendricks. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Randle. Banked it in off the glass.
You know, guys, Randle is simply a beast on the offensive boards.
MP outside. Fires it from 18. Count the basket.
Had to reset off the spin and calmly knocks the jumper home. That's nicely done.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Randle with it. Off target from the wing. That's tipped and stolen by Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Now Porter. Now Gobert. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by MP. Outside Sexton. Pass to Collier. And he can't get that one. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Oh, great D that time from MP.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Shot's good by Collier.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Porter. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. McDaniels can't hit. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Utah. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change, and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. 5th, Anthony Edwards.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
MP with the block. Back to Sexton. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. To the inside, Edwards. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter.
Minnesota foul.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the game now.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
He does not get the second one. The Timberwolves trail. Porter, the pass to McDaniels. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Hendricks. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Now here's McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. And the shot's good. McDaniels got 5 points.
McDaniels saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
And the basket by MP.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Minnesota in the lead. Now here's Edwards. Still without a bucket. McDaniels got room. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
And MP gets it to go on the assist from Collier.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. MP shot is off. Down low. From 7, he's off on that one. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards. Still very early, Clark, but some teams off to a blistering start.
Well, my motto, Brian, is that you can enjoy it and should while it lasts. Everybody's going to hit some air pockets and turbulence at some point. It's how you navigate that determines the outcome of your season.
George, he's checked in for Utah. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Porter Jr. Takes a 13-footer. Kessler with a rebound. The Jazz have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Sexton passes to MP. And there it is for him. He's got 10.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Over Markkanen. Randall, good. Randall's got 6.
Doesn't have the great length, but Randall with the attitude to beat up guys on the inside.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. They get it back. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Takes the 3. The shot misses. Randall against Markkanen. And he makes it on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Randall. He picked up 36 points in their last win against the Celtics in Boston.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's MP. And there's a 3-second violation.
Third and opponent offense, and they secured a spot in the top 5 for team rebounding. That ability to dominate the boards has been a real strength of theirs.
And in talking about their defense, it illustrates what a grind it was to face this team. They wore opponents down with relentless pressure. There were no easy shots against these guys last year. Now here's George. Comes up empty down low. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Houston. Knocks it loose.